What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Built to Endure. I'm here with Champ McCutcheon, and we're going to talk about something that's a little personal for a lot of people that watch this. Um, One of the things I think is near and dear to my heart is obesity in kids, because I was a fat kid, and so I have had many conversations with Champ about what he eats, how he eats, nutrition, macros. He can prep his own food, he can weigh his own food, he knows how much to eat. And I make it a priority because one, he's an athlete, and two, I don't want him to struggle the same way I did. And so for me, as a parent, if you're a parent, it is your responsibility to make sure your kids have the tools that they have to not be obese. If you have obese children, it is your fault. As hard as that is to hear, it's just the damn truth. And so I just wanted to get some of Champ's perspective because he goes to school with kids all the time. Like, what do you see every day when you go to school? How kids eat, how kids are in PE, weight training, and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, there's some kids that that do sports and stuff that are fit, but they're not like what they eat is not good, terrible. So when I bring my lunch to school, or I bring my lunch or bring a meal before a game, and they're asking me why I'm eating that, it's because you showed me the habits I need to have to stay fit, and then all like at lunch, there's a way people can get extras, and I've never gotten extras one day. Like I don't even have an account because if I get school food, I just get what's healthy, and there's school food's not the healthiest,
Yeah.
100%, but I try and get the healthiest option, and then you have some kids who go and get 4 and 5 extra plates. I'm not even kidding. There's
Really.
kids who get 4 or 5 extra plates at lunch.
What do you think? What do you think it's been, whether it's just been like watching me or what I've told you, or because there was a time when you were kind of like a little,
Yeah,
there was a summer, I think it was the
like
summer of COVID.
yeah, that summer was really hard. Um, I don't know. It was just I was in the house all the time, and so like I have the habit of when I get bored, I like to just eat, and that just kind of cures my boredom, I guess. And so I got a little chubby, and then you told me you're like, you got to stop. You're gonna end up like how I was, and that was kind of just like a mindset change. And from there on out, I've just been kind of watching what I've eaten and listen to what you say, because you're learning a lot more now, which is helping other people. So me listening helps me too.
What do the kids ask you when it comes to like why you eat what you eat and those type of things?
I just say because I don't want to be fat.
do do you think that, what impact do you think that you have on like people around you?
Well, there's this one kid. His name's Landon. I know you know Landon because I talk about it all the time. He came to me. He was over. It was like 240, and now he's like 180 because I've told him like what to eat, and just from listening to you and how you talk to your clients, um, I just told him he needs to watch what he eats, give him like recommendations and stuff like that, and it's helped him. So I think that me knowing or me listening to you helps other people around me because just kind of carry it through.
I think this says a lot, but like sometimes what I tell you, you don't ever listen.
Yeah, I choose pick and choose what I like to listen to.
But at the same time, you see what I do every day.
Yeah, and that helps too because if I don't listen, I can sit here and watch. I mean, you eat the same thing literally every single day.
Yeah, it's one of those, like, I don't like to think about food. I just
Yeah,
like to just do it. Like, and
yeah,
I
because
think
the more you think about it, the more you're not gonna want to eat the same thing over and over.
dude, I think about in a single day how many decisions I have to make. Whether
Tons.
that's with clients, whether that's with business, whether that's with you getting you back and forth to practice
Yeah,
last minute,
yeah.
whatever it is, like I have to think about those things. And for me, removing food out of the equation and knowing like
It's a lot of work.
I'm having 400 grams of chicken,
Yeah,
I'm having a can of green beans, I'm having 120 grams of rice, or whatever. It just makes it so easy that I don't have to think about it.
yeah.
Um, what do you think your biggest struggle is being an athlete, and kind of what you need to do to move to the next level?
Just stop snickety snacking. Like I think like you just said, boredom eating. I do it so often. It's kind of hard. Like I don't know. That's what's holding me back because I go and eat stupid stuff and then it kind of like halts my progress. And so that's my biggest problem is boredom eating.
Do you feel like some kids would kill to have the advantage that you do to have me as a dad?
100%. And there's kids who like I'm not happy with my body. Like I like being fit, but I'm not happy. There's always like that one part that's like you can be better, you can look better, always that. But then there's other kids that like would kill to have my physique.
100%. I would. Do you know what I would do to have your body when I was 14? Bro, I was in like a size 42 pants when I was 14. And you're like 6'2", and I was like 5'4". So I was short and wide, and you're tall.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny to think about, but like I think, and the thing is, I don't know if it's a society thing or what it is, but there's always going to be that thing, even for me. I don't know if it's the bodybuilder and I put my body on stage and been compared. There's always going to be things that I want a little bit different and better. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to want to do better,
Yeah.
but you can't bitch about things and not do what you need to do in order to get there.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of people say, I want this, I want that, I want this, but they're never willing to put the bullshit excuses aside to actually do the work that's going to get them there. And like
I feel like that's what's holding a bunch of the kids back, honestly, like that I talk to or see every day. They want a good body, they want a good physique, but then they don't want to put in the effort to, you know, get that body.
Do you know where they get that from?
Their parents.
Their parents.
Yeah.
Because I deal with their parents.
Yeah.
They want to look a certain way and to feel a certain way, but they're not willing to make any kind of sacrifices in order to get there. There's always an excuse. I'm working. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They put priority over, and what's going to happen is it's going to catch up to them later in life, and they're going to be that old, crippled 40, 50-year-old.
Yeah.
That has tons of heart problems, diabetes, gastroparesis, insulin resistance, all this stuff that's going on. And it's because they didn't make a decision sooner,
Yep.
and it compounds. So that's what I want to tell you, is that you're setting the example for them, for these guys, these little men and women. Everybody listening to understand the choices that you make a huge impact on them, whether you realize it or not. Trust me, I can tell him 100 times to do something, but if he watches me do it, he's much more likely to do it than if I were to tell him.
Yep.
Welcome to being a teenager or a parent of a teenager. So, is there anything that you want to say to like any of your friends or anybody that would be listening to this?
Just take the step to, you know, better yourself. Don't wait. Don't wait. Just go take that step. It's going to be uncomfortable. Just take the step, you know, establish good habits and it'll all be worth it.
Well, we do got to give a shout out to Braden.
Yeah, Braden. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about Braden. Yeah.
Braden was one of Champ's
teammates. He
and
came up to me during football practice and was like, "Hey, I want to lose weight. I want to get in better shape." And
he's lost almost 100 pounds now, I think, or
yeah,
over 100 pounds.
over 100 pounds. I think he was at like 280
Yeah.
something, and now he's at like almost
his parents trained with me, and he trained with me, and he's keeping the weight off.
And his parents aren't.
Parents aren't doing as much, but he learned those skills,
those habits,
to be in control. Yeah. And so it's really, really important. Even if you don't want to, put your kids, give me the opportunity to teach your kids these good habits, because they'll carry on for life. They won't have to suffer like I did, or like you did, or people that just feel lost. And so shout out to Braden for sure.
Yeah.
The big thing is I want to encourage everybody to find somebody that has a track record of proof, has put it to work, that you can see, that you can talk to, understands, has a methodology that works out. And guess what? You will not be let down. Reach out to me. I got you. It's your responsibility to make sure your kids are fit, not the other way around. So until next time, you guys be sure to stay tuned in to another episode of Built to Endure. We'll see you.